angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our worth of stone, our ashes, and we both passed on. Let forever mean forever and carry on.
Good afternoon. So I'm like way off today, apparently. I'm not ready for anything. I didn't, on Wednesdays and Fridays, we don't stream over on Facebook. And so I forgot initially when I first started the stream, it was a false start personal foul. I forgot to shut off the second stream going out to Facebook, which wasn't set up. So it would actually, before all it was said and done, before the night was up, it would have errored me out. It would have froze up my broadcast software. So I had to turn it off, uncheck a box, and turn it back on. So my apologies for that and the roughness of, well, I'll just say the roughness of the entire show. Because, yeah, I'm officially sick. That's why I feel like hell. And it is what it is. I started a new venture today. I officially committed to a new venture. I'm afraid to call it an adventure, because this is going to probably be, in all honesty, the most dangerous thing I will ever do in my life. But it's worth every second. It's worth every bit of effort that I put into it. That's what I'm going to talk about on the monologue today. So let me go ahead and get the normal stuff out of the way. I'll get it out of the way. I'll get you updated on everything that's going on. Got a little bit of show and tell to show you, and we'll go from there. So, okay, real quick. The normal routine. We are at $13.04 on Amazon affiliate. That's like a damn good start for being the 4th of the month. That's a damn good start. So thank you to all of you that participate in the Amazon affiliate program. By the way, I forgot to say this. My apologies, and I am going to be off today because I'm not like 100% here mentally or physically. If folks are here from the, I'll call it the Facebook conversation, welcome to the commune, or whatever the hell you want to call this. But anyway, have a seat, enjoy the chat. Great people here, very, very good people here. So hopefully you find yourself at home. Okay, so for those that want to know what the hell I'm talking about, in the description of our videos or on the homepage at thewatchmannews.com, we have an Amazon affiliate link. When you click that, it takes you to Amazon. And if you make a purchase on Amazon after using that link to get there, it won't cost you anything more, and it goes a little bit our way. So also in the description and on our website at thewatchmannews.com, we have an Amazon store. That will take you to our Amazon store. And kind of the same deal. We got a bunch of different categories, a bunch of different items in those categories, and it's the same deal. It doesn't cost you anything more. Goes a little bit our way. So we also have a PayPal donation link. That, pardon me, that is also in the description of the video. It's also on our watchmannews.com homepage. Sorry, I'm telling you, I'm going to have a rough time today. Anyway, the link's right there. When you click that, it will take you to our PayPal donation page. There it is right there. I always let people know that it does say Transforming Disabilities up top. That is us. It will also say, I'll just highlight it all, what the hell. It will also say the Watchman News donation. That way you know you are in the right place. So, never required, always appreciated. Now, I battled my way through that. Let me, man, I'm telling you, I'm rough. So anyway, let me show you the goodies that came today, and I couldn't be any more pleased. I mean, just flat out thoroughly pleased. So don't laugh at the Bluton Blue has destroyed that futon. And I know I look extremely tactical with the penguins in the background, but, that's... Anyway, that is the tactical outfit that we had purchased the other day. And I'm telling you, that thing is incredible. I love it. I love it. It's the perfect material. It's got plenty of pockets, got plenty of features. And if you're looking for a tactical type of outfit, I couldn't recommend that any higher. It's really made well. We'll see how it holds up. Tomorrow morning, I plan on getting it into the washing machine, and that way it hopefully soften it up just a little bit, and we'll go from there. So that is I'm going to do a review on it. I just wanted to take a picture to show you guys. I'm going to do a full review on it. It's awesome. And so at the end of this month, when we get the month before last Amazon affiliate money, I will be getting a second outfit. I will be getting that foliage colored one. So I am that impressed with it. So that will be coming again at the end of the month. I'll get the foliage version of it, and then at some point in time, I will probably get a third pair. I would like to eventually have 3 pairs of them total. They are just incredible. They truly are. And I hope to be able to do it justice when I do a review video on it, because it's just packed full of features. It truly is. You wouldn't think that an outfit could really have so many features. This thing, I got to tell you about this one. Oh, okay. Thank you, Julie. Thank you very much, Julie. Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you one of the features that this has, and this just blows my mind, right? So the zipper, the shirt is a zipper. The pants are button up, but the shirt is a zipper. This blew my mind. The zipper pull, it has 2 of them on the shirt, or blouse, if you want to call it that. I think the military calls them blouses, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why. But anyway, it's got like two pulls on it. So in other words, when you put it on like you would put on a jacket or whatever, except you put your zipper through both pulls and you pull the top zipper up. So you can either pull, after it's already all on, you could either pull the top zipper down and open it that way, or you can actually pull on the bottom pull up and open it that way. Now, I'm only assuming, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that is to help give access, say, to your abdomen or something like that if you were to be injured. It's just a guess. I'm just speculating, but that is one of the features that it has that I was highly, highly impressed with. Highly impressed with. So, anyway, I couldn't recommend it anymore. I don't know if I have this listed in our store yet, our Amazon store. I will try not to I'll try not to remember. I'll try not to forget after the monologue to get it over there. So, okay. So, let me get that closed out. Man, I'm telling you, I've got the hot sweats or whatever, cold sweats, whatever you call them, the whole 9 yards. I don't know what it is. Stomach bug, I think, of some kind. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what's going on here. So I was invited, I guess maybe a week or so ago, to a Facebook group chat kind of thing. And it consists of men from Illinois that are having problems with the family courts. And I, for a long time in this on this show, and even well before I started doing this show, have been trying to energize folks and tell folks that the only way we're going to fix things in this country or any other country is to go to the source. And by that, we have to quit playing their game. We have to quit trying to battle in courts and filing this motion or going to our representatives, going to the ballot box. We have to quit playing their game. It's like, expecting that you're going to go to a casino that you know is fixed, that you know is rigged, and winning. It is literally that ludicrous to expect anything good out of the court systems, especially the family court systems. So the only way that I've devised that we could peacefully make a true change in this country, and whether this covers everything, whether it be the attack on the Second Amendment, whether it be the attacks on the First Amendment, whether it be the attacks on men in family courts, is to assemble en masse at our state houses and our courthouses and refuse to leave until they pack their stuff and get out. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I've been talking about it for a long time. It's time to make it happen. It's time to make it happen. So that is the project that I have just embarked on. It's going to start out inevitably with a website, and it will go from there. In discussion with a few of the different members in this conversation, this Facebook conversation, they were kind of, one of the folks was kind of wanting to keep it isolated to Illinois, and no, we can't do that. We need this to spread like wildfire. We need this to grow. We need this to just absolutely explode. And hopefully even past our national borders. I know a guy on Facebook. I've known him since, probably 2008-ish. Awesome man. I joke. I call him the token black guy of London. He lives in London. A great man. I met him because I used to have a gaming website, and we used to do Flight Simulator, and that's how I met him. This guy, just absolutely top-notch guy. This guy drives the fanciest of cars. I mean, we're talking BMWs, Jaguars. I mean, got obviously an incredible job. They're not stolen cars. Got an incredible job. Just a model person in every way. I'm honored to know the man. Seriously, I mean that. Just a model human being. And he has fought ever since I've known him, pretty much, in a custody battle. For no reason other than corrupt courts. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time, a hell of a long time, since he's seen his daughter. It's unbelievable. It's an uphill battle that isn't even fightable, no less winnable. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Inequality for anybody has to stop. For anybody, for any reason. Okay, so this isn't an attack, on the female gender or anything like that. Folks, this has to do with the courts. This has to do with the system. Okay? We could sit here and argue about how women shouldn't take advantage of the system to do this, but let me tell you something. My ex-wife, I was thinking at the time, right, had pulled the order of protection game on me 6 times. 6! 6. The second time, she told me a little bit about what went on after she signed that dotted line on that falsified statement. They helped her make a statement. Most of the ideas that were written down on that piece of paper to obtain that order weren't even her thoughts, weren't her words. It was this hack lawyer or assistant or whatever from Land of Lincoln Legal Assistance. It wasn't even hers. You know, and I'm telling you, I've heard story after story after story about how even women in this position have tried to reject some of the things that they wanted to do, and they said, "No, you either do it our way, or we're not gonna be involved." They essentially forced these women to do this. Sure, you've got some that will gladly take advantage of it, but the most of them, they just don't have a choice. Now, we should not have a legal system that allows for this. This is illegal. This is criminal. And just like many things in our legal system or law enforcement system, or even legislative body or administrative body or whatever, nobody's held accountable. That's about to change. Who's in control of this country? I can't speak for the UK. I can't speak for China. I can't speak for... But who's in control of this country? We the people. And it's about damn time we remember that. And just because our hack bullshit, corrupt legal system won't hold itself accountable, listen to that, won't hold itself accountable, doesn't mean that we have to sit back idly and not do it either. It's time to kick some ass. It's time to put families back together in this country and abroad. Because what's going on is a nightmare. Mostly for the children. Mostly for the children. And that's the really horrific part about it. There's a problem, and it needs to be fixed for them. Not by them, for them. I have to admit, it's a pretty frightening endeavor when you know how deep it goes and why they're doing it. But I think that when an organization like this gets rolling and others see the effectiveness, I think it has spread like you'll never imagine. All it takes, folks, all it takes is to mass on these courthouses, on these state houses, and literally bring your tent. Bring your tent. Plan to stay a while. Well, I can't, Watchman, because I got a job. Yeah? We have to decide what's more important. Our children's futures are comfortable. I'm not going to be able to say this word. Our comfortability today. We have to decide which one is more important. Our children's futures or our comfortability today. We have to make that decision. I've damn well made it. I'm tired of seeing the suffering. Not only on behalf of the fathers, but also on behalf of the children. I also hate seeing the suffering when it comes to the fabric of family, the family unit, which is so vital. We can't expect anything but mass shootings and absolute craziness when we have the broken homes that we do. But see, that's the intent. That's the intent. That's why everywhere you look, you see this. Whether it be when you turn on a television, you see broken homes. Anywhere you look. That's the intent. Man, it used to be that you didn't screw with a family. That was one of the worst mistakes a person could make, is screwing with a family. Now, there's nearly no families. Just a bunch of people running around. It's not going to be an overnight fix. But it's got to start somewhere. And it's got to start with someone. And I'll be damned if I just stand and watch it continue. I miss my boys with all my heart. This very show is a damn sure guarantee that I wouldn't have a chance in court. And I know that. I know that. That is how important it is to me to bring you the truth of what's going on. So I already know what it's like to sacrifice. We all are going to have to sacrifice. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's why I stand firmly behind getting ready, prepping. Because you know what? This attempt that I'm making, probably don't have time. But that isn't going to stop me from doing it. I'm just saying, we probably don't have time. Just the way that it is. But again, not going to stop me. Okay, let me run through the headlines and we'll go from there. I'm telling you, I'm feeling rough today. Get this pulled over here. Okay. OxyContin maker prepares free fall bankruptcy. They're actually preparing to seek bankruptcy protection before the end of the month if they don't reach a settlement in one of the lawsuits that's against them. So it's good to see these companies hurt. It really is. It's good to see these companies take a hit. Unfortunately, There's no way, it's one of those too little, too late kind of things. So, but at least it's happening. Let's see. I had to pull this one up because I couldn't see any type of headline. 14-year-old admits to killing 5 of his family members, police say. What have I been talking about? I mean, and it doesn't, here it is, the boy's father, stepmother, and siblings. A broken family. It doesn't matter if there's a woman, a man, and siblings there. If it is a broken family, it has been weakened. Now, I'm not saying that no matter what, a man and a woman should stay together. If the situation's to where a woman's being abused by the man, or vice versa, because that happens too. I've been in a couple of those relationships. So, that's a different story. If there's an issue of abuse going on like that, then yeah, it needs to go separate ways. But just because the grass is greener on the other side, and hey, I'm both a victim of this, and I am both, I'm the perpetrator as well. So I'm not saying I'm above or beyond or anything. I'm just as guilty as anybody else. But hopefully I've learned from my mistakes, and this is what happens. And it's even if you have a nuclear family, okay, it's not just about that family. It's also about what those individuals see. So think about that, Not just about your own unit. It's about what they see in others as well. Okay, a lot of people talking about Walmart and their policy that they just came out with for guns and ammunition. Well, guess what? Kroger has asked customers to quit openly carrying guns in their stores. It's not a good trend, folks. Not a good trend. Now, I'm not a big advocate of open carry as much as I am concealed carry anyway, but still, this is not a good trend. UN calls out US, UK, and France for complicity in Yemen war crimes. Sad thing is, nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. It's all just a show. Anonymous hacker in Stratford leak moved to jail with Manning to testify against Assange and WikiLeaks. Stop imitating Thanos, Trump. Tehran blasts U.S. for sanctioning its space agency. Iran will give Europe 2 months to save nuclear deal, says Rouhani. Pakistan, most dangerous country in the world with fastest growing nuclear arsenal, says Mattis. Russia favored for $500 billion Iranian oil project. Vietnam expects trade turnover with Russia to hit $10 billion this year. Hong Kong's leader to withdraw extradition bill, but protesters demand more. Private companies welcome develop resource-rich Arctic shelf, says the Russian minister. Ditching the dollar, national currency payments key to boosting Russia-India trade, says Putin. Only morons argue Far East territories are a burden for Russia, says Putin. Huawei and Russian media group Rossiya Seganina, signed deal on strategic cooperation. Armored car to escort nuclear missiles built in Russia. How do you like that job? YouTube to cough up $170 million in fines over charge of grabbing kids' data. Now, the problem is, that's nothing for them. That is literally pocket change for YouTube. U.S. posts $15 million bounty for help with disrupting finances of Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. Hundreds could be implicated with Epstein court documents to be unsealed. Who should start worrying? Yeah, right. Yeah, you will never see the ones that deserve to be held accountable. You won't see it happen. And lastly here, Iran announces new scaling back of nuclear deal commitments. Oh, I see a number 2 up there. See if there's Twitter blocks text-to-tweet function after second major hack in a week. So that's the only other thing. Okay, so yeah, another quick monologue today. My apologies, folks. I hope that I'm feeling better sometime quick. I'm telling you, this sucks. Anyway, let me go ahead and close up the monologue. If you're here for the live show, stick around. Don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. We'll be live till 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're just here for the monologue or you're watching the recording later on, thank you very much. As always, God bless you. We love you, and be one with your spirit.